Hello, everybody, and welcome to Crack in Time, the movie zone. We've got some Gremlins for you tonight, and my co-host has made it just right in time. So let's bring him on. It's the one and only real Super
I
Doctor.
like your avatar.
Thank you, thank you. I like yours. I like yours.
I done that one. It was just a computer drawing,
Fantastic. It
a
is
sketch.
deadly.
Yeah,
It's deadly.
yeah. This film, it's a classic of the 80s. I mean, there's no doubt about this. This was a winner with the audience. Um, there was a lot of controversy about Gremlins and that being a horror and that, and being rated 15.
Yeah.
But for Gremlins 2, it was rated a 12, and so they brought it down a bit. But that the Gremlins 1 is the best in the franchise.
I agree with you. I do. I wasn't keen on a new batch. I have to be honest with you.
Yeah, the new batch. I could go into detail about that. Well, it kind of raises a lot of questions. Because that clamp tower and how
Yeah,
Gizmo and the Gremlins got to run loose in that, and how there was the new batch and all that. I thought they were kind of genetic mutations because the splice of life laboratory was run by Doctor Catheter, who was played by Christopher Lee. It was a huge lab, and they were doing weird experiments in animals and that, and genetic testing and all that, and creating things. And I always thought that something was in that water that spilled onto the painting and hot Gizmo and created this new batch of creatures.
yeah. You're actually probably yeah. I the
Yeah.
second movie is a bit. It's
Uh,
okay. It's just it goes a bit too weird though.
Yeah,
Um,
there's too much in it. I mean, you get a vegetable gremlin, you get a bat gremlin, you get a spider gremlin, you get the brain gremlin. I love the brain gremlin though, but
yeah,
even
so yeah,
the spider gremlin's awful cool because
yeah,
I mean when you first see Mohawk coming down the corridor and it's all webbed and all that, and Phoebe Cates is there and uh, Marla's there and she's tied to the web and all that, and you see Mohawk for the first time as a spider gremlin. I mean that's a classic scene in its own right.
I agree. It is that there's some good moments in the second one, but the first one is far superior. But what we'll do is we got 8 people watching actually tonight, which is fantastic. I'm trying to keep it down because Cheryl has gotten like literally 4 hours sleep in 3 days.
Oh,
She's finally dozed off, so there'll be no screaming from me, and there's none from John anyway. But you
yeah.
won't hear me raise my voice anyway, so I'm gonna keep it. If anybody is worried, by the way, because some people say when I do keep my voice low, no, you're all right. You sound a bit down. No, I'm just making sure we don't wake Cheryl up. So yeah. So if everybody in the chat can do me a favor, if you have your copy of Gremlins ready, uh, please press one, and we'll get John to do the countdown. I have mine ready
Have
on my
mine ready
side.
there.
Yeah. So whenever there's no slow mode on tonight, we're gonna give it a chance tonight. See what happens. Um.
We'll just start.
Um. Just give us a second. I'm starting right. What? No, wait until we get a few more ones. There's two.
There's ones there. Two ones.
Right, we'll just wait. It's not on any slow mode, so we'll see if we get any more. Actually, many people's in the chat's probably just Chris and your man there.
Yeah.
Oh, and your Muslim uncle is in the chat as well. So if you want to press one if you're still here, and then we'll get going on this movie. Oh, I'm working on a hashtag. Um, we stand with John Barrowman video as well.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
I'm multitasking. Um, so yeah, so I think it's safe to go, actually, John. So
Yeah,
if you want to
we'll
do
just
the
press play the now.
no, just do the countdown. Go the normal.
Five, four, three, two, one, go.
There we go.
And it takes you into the Warner Brothers logo.
Yeah, right. We're on. We're on. We're in sync. We're in sync. Well, enjoy this movie. We're watching it in HD. So,
Yeah.
but HD back in the day was
This wasn't a real Chinatown. This was all a huge set that they created, especially for the scene of Rand Palser going in to
yeah.
the shop. The shop does exist. It's the real one that we've seen in Gremlins 2. It does exist. The old man is called Mr. Wing, and that's his curiosity shop, and he's got a lot of curiosities from the Orient and that. Buddha statues, the lot.
Midnight's After Dark is in the choices. Gremlins is one of my all-time movies. Yeah, favorite movies. Sorry. Yeah. Love this movie. Um, we were just discussing the second one a little bit. It's it has its
Uh,
moments.
the famous bathroom buddy.
Yeah,
I think I actually wanted one of them as a kid, the bathroom
yeah.
buddy. I think we all did. And you forgot to brush your teeth. You've a bad case of dragon breath. Bad breath. Yeah, always. His inventions always bugger up.
You have to give it to him for trying, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just started. Yeah, we just started a couple of minutes ago. Uh, it's a great movie. Great movie.
So he actually hears the Mogwai.
Yeah,
Look at the size of that spider.
I know. Yeah, I hate bloody spiders, man.
What is that? A Mogwai.
Great, great movie, man. I forgot. Do you know
Yeah.
what?
No, sorry. I'm sorry, but Mogwai not for sale. But Mogwai comes with much responsibility. I cannot sell him at any price.
Forget what he said. He's crazy.
Yeah.
3 rules.
Keep him out of the light. He hates bright light, especially sunlight. It'll kill him. Keep him away from water. Don't get him wet. Most important rule. The rule you must never forget. No matter how much he cries, no matter how much he begs, never feed him after midnight. You got it? Sure, kid. Rockin' Ricky Rialto.
Indiana Jones ripoff.
So that's basically the radio station Rockin' Ricky.
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
I know this. I know this is classed as a Christmas movie, and I know
Yeah.
it's probably a little bit early to be doing movies like this. But
It's one of the best
remember, with
movies of the
all the
80s.
crap that's going on, there's nothing wrong with it. To be quite honest with you, I was
And we've
thinking
got
of doing it.
Polly Holiday in it as well. It's a great
Yeah,
actress, and Frances Lee McCain, who plays Billy's mother. Judge Reinhold. So this is the young Corey Feldman. He's dressed up as a Christmas tree. So this is his first scene in Gremlins.
yeah, it's definitely a Christmas movie. But
Yeah,
actually, here's a debate. For it's always a debate with everybody. So, Die Hard, Christmas movie or not?
well, it can be for any time of the year, I suppose. I mean, it's an entertaining film. I mean, it's always on in Christmas Day,
See, I
or
always classed
before
it
it.
as a Christmas movie, but I know it causes an awful lot of debate. Actually,
Yeah,
isn't the engine? Hold on, is that a VW? Because that's a VW. The engine's is
yeah.
in the wrong place. Oh no, it is.
Kathleen
It's in the right
Kathleen
place.
Kennedy done this as well.
Sorry, it is in the right place. What am I talking about? The engine's in the back.
Yeah. So this is Dick Miller here. He plays Murray Futterman in the film,
Yeah,
and
no, he is good in it, and he
yeah,
is good in the second one. I have to say,
yeah.
but
I mean, he plays the kind of crazy, kind of farmer kind of character. You know, he's kind of moved into the suburbs, and he's kind of settling in and all that, and with his wife.
Dave asks an interesting question. He says, "What would you class A Nightmare Before Christmas? A Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?" Christmas for me.
You know, I always found this scene very strange. You know, he's going to work, and he hasn't put on his tie, and he's taking his dog with him to work.
It's yeah. Do you know what though? It's just maybe it's just my imagination, and
Yeah,
maybe someone can actually tell me if I'm right or wrong. But this set looks very much like the set in Back to the Future, except it's
exactly.
just
That's what it is. It's the set in Back to the Future because they reuse the sets. So see the bank here. That's actually the diner in Back to the Future.
yeah. Chris actually has figured it out. He says it was originally released June 8th, but because it was set around Christmas, it unofficially became a Christmas movie
Yeah,
similar to Die Hard. Exactly, yeah. It's the same with the Lethal Weapon movie, isn't it? The one
yeah,
of them is set, isn't that Christmas around Christmas time as well? See,
yeah,
I class that as a Christmas movie as well. It's not just the Christmas movies with Santa Claus and stuff, but my favorite Santa Claus movie is Santa Claus the movie, not the one with Tim Allen, but the original Santa Claus with Dudley Moore.
I always thought Phoebe Cates was quite hot in this. I mean, she was hot in Gremlins 2 as well. And I think there's a picture of her with Gizmo, holding Gizmo. Ah, there's Polly Holiday. She plays Mrs. Deagle. This film does a lot of advertising, it seems. It's advertising Hallmark cards
Yeah, see, this
in
is how they
Burger
made
King.
their money back in the day, though. You know, you got
Yeah,
Burger King there as well. You
yeah,
know, endorsements. Yeah, it was. Look, it's all very clever. McDonald's
yeah,
would have done, and Burger King would have done. Maybe Burger King more so because they got highlighted. But for the merchandise, you know the way you get toys and the kids' meals and all.
yeah, yeah. Because Hallmark cards kind of played into the Gremlins. They made cards of Gremlins and that, and I think it was like gift cards and that, and figurines.
What a horrible human.
Yeah, she is. But the Gremlins will soon take care of her. Barney.
What?
She's no battle axe.
Yeah, I love Santa Claus the movie. It's great. It is.
Yeah,
I love it. It's the most pure movie. If you want a kind of an origin story, they kind of do it to a certain extent, and it's good. Dudley Moore's deadly as well. You've got some class casting in that movie.
Pulsar, this is a bank, not a pet store.
Wow.
I think she's the town's most hated person.
that'd be that would be Ted
Yeah,
growling at her. But look at him, he's laughing. They're all laughing because
yeah.
they're all like she deserved that.
I like the drawing he did of her.
Yeah.
Captain Clip-On, he's making a reference to his tie because his tie's a clip-on tie. Because back in the 80s, they had the clip-on tie thing. I like the scene where the Gremlins are in the tavern and that, and they're all smoking and that, and drinking. So you basically see the tavern as it is as a functional tavern bar. Well, they would call it a tavern there in America.
Mm. Look at Coors Beers being advertised in the background as well.
Yeah. I think the other film that Phoebe Cates is quite good in is Drop Dead Fred. I
Yeah,
really like that film.
yeah, good movie. Actually, I haven't seen it in a while. That's the yeah. And this must be also the set of American Werewolf in London as well. Know the
Yeah,
scene with the Nazi zombies that knock at the door and kill all his family in a dream.
yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I'm noticing all of these things.
So his mum's doing cutting the onions while watching a sad Christmas film. I forget the name of that film. I can't remember it. So he's basically a kind of failure of inventor, Randall Paltzer.
Yeah, a bit like Billy Piper's dad in Father's Day. He's an
Yeah,
inventor of shit and, well,
yeah.
drinks mostly and stuff, but still, he was a failure.
This is it. His dad's back home. But it's really nice of a dad to do that, to go out his way and get him a Christmas present and that, you know, to bring
True,
it
but
back home.
he still took stolen goods now that they were stolen.
Yeah. But he'd done it for his son. I always wanted that box, that Gremlins, that Gizmo box, the Mogwai box as well.
Oh,
I don't know. It was just something as a kid that I kind of wanted. I did want a Gizmo, but
same. But I also wanted the Gremlin as well, believe it or not.
yeah, I wanted a Gremlin, but I just could never. I could never find them. It was like on holiday to Blackpool one year. It was just by chance. I saw this shop and I was just walking along it and I pulled my mum and dad into it and they had loads of Gremlins merchandise and it was like I was kind of spoilt for choice and I didn't know which one to get
Ah,
and
look.
I can remember that I eventually picked the Gizmo, the plastic Gizmo. That was all we
Oh,
could afford back then.
oh, oh
I
man,
really like this version of
I
Gizmo.
actually forgot how cute he was.
Yeah, I love the close-ups. I mean, it looks so real for 1984. The ears and the way it moves, it's like a living creature.
Ah,
Don't give him a bath. Ever feed him after midnight.
in fairness though, the father did give the rules. Like I'll give him
Yeah,
that, you know. Like whereas sorry, I just love
Yeah.
the scene where he's teaching them.
I mean, the creature effects in this are really good compared to Gremlins 2.
Yeah,
I mean, this feels like a real animal and looks like a real animal.
they better never ever remake this movie.
No.
Like if you wanted to give us an L sequel now, I wouldn't be opposed to a sequel. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's
Like,
so cute. How many times does your dad have to tell you, you tick?
yeah.
Keep him away from the light.
There's actually two props there, but you can't see the ears. The one that Billy put down was taken away, while this one was already kind of fixed to the sink. They had multiple props a Gizmo for Gremlins.
Man, this is just so cute. I forgot how cute Gizmo actually was.
Yeah,
Like you feel sorry for him and all because it doesn't. He gets pushed in this movie, doesn't he? To
yeah.
the point where he breaks.
Gremlins 2 gets obsessed by Rambo and wants to be kind of like Rambo,
Yeah,
and he
that.
has his
But
wee
I love that
headband.
scene. I have to say, I do love that scene, man. Oh,
I
this.
thought it was funny. He was trying to do boxing and that, and he gets knocked back by by boxing. That scene's quite funny. This,
Yeah, this is his dad's juicer, isn't it?
yeah, and it seems to be working okay. It explodes.
The thing that we never question it as kids, but that
Yeah,
amount of crap coming out of that machine shouldn't have happened with one orange.
no, and it shouldn't have made that kind of mess. There's a kind of human element to Gizmo. I mean, the way he takes things in,
Yeah.
and he likes driving and all that, and he get he get he get he get he gets this and gets it stuck in his head about the driving. I mean, for a wee creature like that, it's very intelligent. Just happens to flick the bed cover over.
Billy's dad was a genius. Look how much juice and pulp he got for one single orange. I know, it makes no sense. See, when you're
No,
a kid, as I said, you never question these things. You just laugh. When
yeah,
you're an adult, you look at these movies in a different light, but it still brings you back to your childhood now. I don't care.
yeah.
It does. I'm having a laugh watching this.
I like the first Gizmo. I really do.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. A lot of things in this film don't make sense, but the multiply, when it multiplies with water, there must be some kind of mutation that takes place. I love the Gremlins when they're starting to develop. I mean, it's well done. The Mogwais, I should say.
Mhm.
I like Stripe.
Oh,
And Gizmo isn't happy with it because he knows what
yeah.
can result from this. All that from water, they get wet.
Ah, the poor dog.
They all interact and they stick with each other, but wee Gizmo's left there on his own.
Ooh.
Yeah. This could really be the big one. Poor wee Gizmo.
I know they torture him something fierce, don't they?
Yeah. Now, there's another thing in this film that bothers me. And look, there's Gizmo at the corner there. How did that happen? They doubled it up for a prop. But it's interesting how these wee creatures were able to go out and get that dog and string that dog up by a string of lights. See that?
Oh,
How did they manage that?
poor fucking dog.
So that kind of leaves to the imagination that bit. So basically, his dad is an eccentric inventor. And nothing works. It would have been great if they were in Gremlins too. I think they'd have.
Yeah.
If it was them that were going up to see Billy and Kate up in New York. Yeah, look at this one. It must cause the Mogwais that much pain if they're screaming and that. Look at the way they communicate with each other through the box.
They're cute there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until they turn into.
I think Murray Futterman's a complete alky. I mean, this is what causes his hallucinations, and his poor wife has to kind of suffer from it. I mean, he thinks he's going to go back home and drive his tractor. His I think it's a snowplow thing. But he's a great character, Murray
Yeah.
Futterman.
He is a good character. And he has a bit of a redemption arc in this, though.
Yeah, in Gremlins 2 he does.
Yeah.
And this is when he goes on about the Gremlins, but he's right about the Gremlins. So he's basically the conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, it's a good night for a walk. Sober you
Yeah.
right up.
Gremlins.
And if you find a chipper on the way home as well, get one.
But also I find Kate's story very sad. I mean, she lost her father on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And they were trying to play this up in this film, and
He was in
I
the
thought it was
chimney,
done
wasn't he?
nicely. And how she doesn't celebrate Christmas.
Her dad died. He was stuck in the chimney, wasn't he? Dressed up as Santa Claus.
Yeah, he was dressed up as Santa and he was going to surprise them all at Christmas. And when she was a little girl, and it was the same kind of thing in Gremlins 2 about she had another kind of wee meltdown, and she talked to kind of Murray Futterman about I think it was about that she saw a man in the park, and it looked like Abraham Lincoln, and she was really scared.
Mm,
But the first film gets it kind of right anyway.
yeah.
I mean, you've got to feel sorry for Kate. And Billy wants to ask her out.
Yeah, you're in there, you are, buddy boy. That's it, you're in there, buddy. There, Billy, you got a date now. Walk away. You're looking a bit creepy, mate.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's basically doing experiments on it.
Mhm.
The Mogwais are very good at remembering things,
Yeah.
especially Gizmo. Oh, the wee 3D glasses. I mean, they're completely intelligent as well, and they've tricked him. They've tricked Billy, so they can eat you after midnight. So this is them conspiring. Look at the scene where they're eating the chicken drumsticks. Gizmo. I mean, they're like real creatures.
They look like real creatures, yeah.
Yeah. Gizmo doesn't like chicken because he knows.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, how can this wee thing have so much strength to drag that sandwich and get it into the cage and eat it? You know, there's a lot of holes in the plot, but it's the things you wouldn't recognise as a child.
Hmm.
And look at them falling asleep. Poor Gizmo. Gizmo
Hmm.
knows. Oh. In both films, we never see them go into a cocoon.
No.
And Gizmo's looking in a mirror or something. Kind of reversed. Yep. They're clever enough. And how can a wee creature like that have a concept of time?
It's a horrible looking thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I think they're actually going to sell figurines of the cocoons now with the. I think it's with the ultimate Gremlins, the NECA Ultimate Gremlins.
She's doing her gingerbread man gingerly away.
Yeah. Billy's mother is a house proud housewife. You know, she's like really, really old fashioned and very kind of dedicated family wife. I always thought that was John Pertwee, you know, standing behind him for years.
Oh, there's the
See,
robot from Lost in Space.
yeah, and there's a time machine as well.
Yeah, it's the other robot because I was only recently just watched that episode with the
Yeah,
bad robot in it that was trying to get the Robinsons. That's deadly.
here comes Mrs. Deagle again. I mean, for 1984, you still get rude people today like that. I always found this scene scary
Yeah,
as a kid.
I agree with you.
The gremlin hatching in the box. I mean, whenever I saw it, it made me jump. And with a heartbeat as well. And the green light as well.
Hmm. Poor Gizmo, look at him.
Yeah.
I always say it, practical effects and the animatronics were always up to scratch.
Yeah. So if they ever make a Gremlins 3, there should be no CGI near the Gremlins.
Hmm. You're about to die, mate.
Not yet. Poor Gizmo, he's getting scareder and scareder.
Hmm.
Because he knows what's coming. I was a bit annoyed by this scene because you don't exactly see the gremlin yet.
No, but I mean, they were building it up, so
Yeah,
I suppose if you look at it from that point of view, they're trying to,
yeah.
build up the tension.
I got you a candy bar. Oh, it's angry, alright. He's got his hand.
Hmm.
I mean, this scene that's coming up with him lying down dead and the injection, the syringe stuck in his backside.
Yeah. See, you don't mess with a gremlin.
Yep. It's funny.
Hmm.
That wee creature remembered. Oh dear. There's another scene that made me jump as a kid. Ah,
Mm, mm, mm.
oh, poor Gizmo. He's tied to a dartboard.
You don't want to go up there. But she
No.
does well. She kills a few of them.
Yeah,
I have to say, the mother is great. She kills a few.
poor Gizmo. I mean, it's the first thing the Gremlins do is they taunt Gizmo.
Yeah.
And it's the same in Gremlins too. What they do to Gizmo, I mean, it's absolutely terrible.
I know, he gets pushed to the brink.
Yeah. I mean, tying Gizmo to a toy railway train track and then and put him through a photocopier. See the ET reference there, phone home.
Mm, mm.
I have to say, I like this mother in Gremlins than I do in Critters. I mean, she's
Yeah,
got guts to stand up and do something. Well, that woman in Critters just did absolutely nothing.
I'm telling you that.
The old music centres.
Do you see what I see? It is going to kill you. Hmm.
At this point, she's not really got an idea exactly what she's coming against. See, she
Not
turns her
yet.
head. You can see the shadow of the gremlin.
It's deadly. It's very well done, this scene.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
Hmm.
It's eating the gingerbread man. The creature effects are really good for this.
Hmm.
And it goes in the blender. Oh, it actually works. It works to chop up a gremlin.
Yeah, that's one down.
The second one's throwing dishes.
And the microwave, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pushes it into the microwave.
I remember when they were showing this on television back in the 80s, and they always cut that scene of the microwave and the stabbing. She picks up the flea spray. And starts spraying it.
Hmm. So she's killed three of them.
Yep. I mean, that was completely banned because in case kids get an idea of putting animals in the microwave and that, because it was banned and that, and it was taken out.
Yeah, that's true. But only in America would they do something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's a movie. Some
So
kids.
she's kind of frightened for her life. I mean, she would do anything. And then she thinks it's in, there's something in the,
Stalking, it's a robot, isn't it?
yeah. It must have been the father that done that, because she has no idea what it really is.
Mm.
And this is a great scene here. The gremlins in the Christmas tree.
Mm.
Vicious wee stripes in the box.
Mm.
Billy's there just in time.
Mm.
Blows its nose in the curtain.
Mm.
Here's Gizmo.
No.
This Gizmo is more afraid of bright light than the Gizmo in Gremlins 2. See, this is how I
The
prefer this
exact
movie.
same robot out of Lost in Space. I was just
Yeah,
watching it. It's a black and white episode. I just finished it, literally finished
yeah.
it just before we came on. Oh my god, that's deadly.
Gizmo's in the bag. So this is a kind of classic scene that, and they're all and Stripes away to the YMCA. Now this is another thing I couldn't understand, because the water is kind of purified. It's kind of get chlorine in it, and it's got a lot of chemicals in it. But yet the what comes later is that the gremlins can drink beer without multiplying. Yeah, it just doesn't
I
make sense.
know it contradicts itself in a way. I get you, get what you're saying, but I think I don't know, man. I think
Yeah,
when you're an adult, unfortunately, these things do come to your head.
yeah,
But when you're a kid, you don't question these things.
no.
You know.
I think that my parents were questioning it at the time, but it didn't really kind of bother me, because I liked the kind of excitement of it, and the horror of it, and the scariness of it. They're really vicious as well. So the gremlin would keep on multiplying until it got itself free.
It's great how they created that scene, though.
Yeah, the
That looked
lights under
cool.
the lights under the pool and that, and the bubbling up as well, and the steam. And you can hear them screaming as well. I always kind of like the scene he went when he went to the police station and tried to convince them. And they're drinking whiskey. He's drunk. So the sheriff is pissed,
Yeah.
and
Well, it's
this
Christmas.
other deputy is just firing. I mean, if there was something happening in the town, and I mean, they were in the state that they were in.
Yeah.
Always like that.
That
That's a
is good.
wonderful effect. And the gremlins know how to swear as well.
I reckon. You don't want to know me. This is where the shit starts hitting the fan. They cause an awful lot of damage to little fuckers. You always get the drunk. Both of them are drunk.
I know. Tickle, 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 tickle. Oh, they like Mrs. Deagle. Now, this is hilarious because she's coming down the stairs with her in her stair lift. Now, this is the most amusing scene, but sick, but it's an amusing scene in
It is.
Gremlins.
Kind of deserves it, though. You
Yeah,
know,
she's a nasty piece of stuff.
in fairness. Like,
Mrs. Deagle reminds me of my stepmother in a way.
mm,
Our house must be stinking with all the cats.
yeah.
I mean, it's her and just her. And she's got wee labels for every cat dish on the table. So that picture must be her husband she's got all over the house. She's going to throw water over them.
I love the fact that they're singing the theme tune.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're nasty to people.
Yeah.
You're not ready yet. You have no choice.
Wee!
Out the window you go.
Knocks her husband's picture. Wee! I think she sent him to an early grave. Karma. Oh my god. That's Mrs. Deagle. Gremlin interferes with the car.
See, this is what Critters should have been.
Yeah, but
obviously
Gremlins was more intelligent than Critters. Critters were just a kind of carnivore, kind of like hedgehog kind of thing, rip off of the Tasmanian devil, Taz. That's all they were. But the Gremlins were a decent designed creature. And they're both most memorable because of their design as well. And the Gizmo being a kind of cute wee mogwai, it kind of starts off. It's kind of well plotted, this movie.
Yes.
There's Corey Feldman. Now, this is what I always object to because he has a pair of metal shears and he cuts that live wire. Now, how's he not electrocuted?
Well, I don't think there's enough volts going through those Christmas lights than there would
Yeah,
be a kettle plug if you did that to a kettle plug. It
yeah,
is still a bit. I agree with you. It's a little bit. But look, again, as we said, we never really question these things
no.
when we're younger.
And Billy just rushes in. All he does, he doesn't even clear the car's screen. You can see that. It just you leaves it to the windscreen wipers, and it's all kind of frozen over. Rack and Ricky is getting fed up with this Orson Welles crap. Poor wee Gizmo.
The budget was 11 million for this, apparently.
Wow. I see that you're a smoker. I mean, all the gremlins having a party and all that, and smoking cigarettes and drinking. It's very funny to see.
Maybe it's just water, and there's something that that allows them to drink beer.
Yeah.
Maybe the way it's processed. I know because it doesn't make sense, but
No.
yeah, it is funny. Uh,
The Flasher Gremlin. I love that one. I like the way the Gremlins drinking the beer. What's that, water or whatever it is? Its stomach's rising as well. It's funny. I think Gremlins 2 was a complete rip-off of this. Because all the ideas basically in the first film were kind of added to Gremlins 2. I love all the gremlins sitting around the table playing cards and that. And it's gremlins has got Mrs. Deagle's clothes on and wig. Stripe just shoots him. See the bottle of Jack Daniels there. And the big mallet.
Seriously, man.
They're completely mental.
Reminds me of a party I went to one time. Fuck's sake, there was shenanigans at that.
Look at the fire extinguisher. This is the revelation that Kate knew that they were allergic to bright lights. So she gets the Polaroid.
Mm.
Oh, it's run out. Billy just happened to know where to go for her. The whole town's in chaos.
Yeah.
And they happened to just get into the bank. There was actually a cut scene with them going into the bank, and they actually found Judge Reinhold in the bank, and he was hiding. And this is when Kate starts her story. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
I like this when they're in the cinema.
Yeah.
And Gizmo sees Stripe eating all the candy. No, it's a gremlin. Eating all the popcorn. And they're watching Snow White. Hi ho! Yum! Hi ho! Hi ho! They're all completely nuts.
Oh,
Wee hammers and everything like that to hit them over the heads with.
I hope it's outdoor we go.
It is undoubtedly that Gremlins is a kind of horror comedy. It doesn't really it is serious, but it doesn't really take itself seriously, which is also good because it's enjoyable. I think that's another appeal that Gremlins is. He sees the candy store. Wow. Yum yum.
That's what saved him.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things in this film that they wouldn't get away with now. I mean, this. This Gremlin season. They all decided to make for it.
Hmm.
You're a bunch of wee nutters. Poor Gizmo. It's so funny, that one with the knife and the mask. Stripe.
Hmm. Hmm.
The NECA made a Gremlin, an Ultimate Gremlin, a Stripe a few years ago, with the skateboard and all that, and the accessories and the saw and that, the chainsaw. I mean, they were marketing that toy for about £47. It's quite expensive. Wow, look at the ghetto blasters and that.
Yeah.
The old
And the
music
old
centres.
TVs. The old TVs, video
Yeah,
recorders.
bloody hell. See yourself on television. The old camcorders. The old camcorders weighed a ton. You can see the ET toy there.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny and Sylvester. I mean, this film does a lot of kind of advertising, even for Disney.
Well, Steven Spielberg was a powerhouse, so he could put product placement in, I suppose.
Yeah. She actually accidentally sets a fountain off. This is pretty vicious. Jeez. Trying to get away in a tricycle. This thing's bloody relentless. Chainsaw now. I mean, a chainsaw would have cut through that, no bother, that baseball bat. Look how it's delayed, and Gizmo in his wee car. how, um, how could that car work like a car? I mean, dragging him away, and he bangs his head. Another thing, how did that dog know where to go?
Probably sniffed its owner.
Yeah. Starting to multiply. You see the tiny wee gremlins in it in the back. You can see that in Gremlins 2 as well. Ah, poor wee Gizmo. I found that really scary as a kid. This bit coming up, this scene coming up here. Ah, poor wee Gizmo. This is terrifying. It just jumps out at him. Ah!
Mm.
It just melts. It's like something out of Dracula as well. Dracula can't stand sunlight. Kinda sort of thing like vampires do, and they kinda disintegrate in sunlight. The thermometer. And how did he get in the house? He drops the cash in the city. You teach him to watch television. Aye-ya. I believe there was a box. No. This is the saddest part of it, part of the film. I mean, it's a good speech, that. This is a heartbreaking scene coming up.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
it does. It tears you up. That scene.
it's at least he promised them though.
Yeah. Smokeless ashtray. How do you know that? Man at gas station tried to sell me.
Oh, oh, he's saying goodbye to the dog.
Oh, I know. You know, I'd be pretty pissed if somebody came back for their gizmo and took it off me. Because you never can tell. There might just be a gremlin in your house. Uh, the music and everything. This film's getting a solid 10 from me. 10 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 as well. I really enjoyed that, I have to
Yeah,
say. Um, Great acting, pacing is fantastic. Uh, the animatronics are just bloody, and the practical effects are just
yeah.
amazing. Um,
It is absolutely well done for its time. I mean, it is a true classic of the 80s.
it is, it is. It was one of those quintessential movies, but definitely a 10. It doesn't, you can't give it any less because it had a bit of everything in it. You
Yeah,
know, comedy, it's got a little bit of horror. You know, I'd say comedy horror is the right kind of term for this movie, but
yeah.
you get the balance absolutely spot on. So yeah, 10 out of 10.
So that's what makes a good film, just like this, and that's what Critters kind of lacked. I mean,
Yeah,
you did have a wee bit of comedy in it, but it was just, it was just one scene. You saw the critter and getting blasted away. They've got weapons, so what? Pick and I mean that's supposed to be funny. I mean,
yeah, yeah. I
but
got it.
this film's quite funny, and it's got horror, and it's the comedy, and it's well timed and well balanced throughout.
Yeah, definitely is. It's a good movie, man.
Yeah,
We got a couple of scores in there as well. We got a 10 from Chris, and a 10 from Dave, and a 10 from Daniel. So um everybody on the panel is the same as on the chat. So that's, yeah, deadly, man. I have to say, really enjoyed that. So next week is True Lies.
well,
Uh,
that's a good one.
so, so we're gonna do True Lies next Monday. So join us for that. So I'm gonna get John to do his channel shout out, and we're gonna leave it there, folks.
I've got a channel under Real Super Doctor on YouTube, and I've got a Twitter account under Real Super Doctor.
Fantastic. And listen, join me during the week anyway. We'll be back for Wednesday's Titanic. Anyway, check out for a couple of more videos. We will have a couple of more videos later. The hashtag We Stand By John Barrowman, and we also have one hashtag Sheen for 14 video coming as well. So look out for them. I've already got one uploaded, so it'll pretty much be premiering right after this stream. So I'll talk to you all very soon. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll be with you along the way. And we'll see you soon, folks. Have a good one.
Good
Good night.
night.